right, y'all. Right here we have the Heart and Soil supplements. This company sent this to me so I could show this thing off to you guys. So thank you to them for partnering with us on this. We've actually been taking Heart and Soil supplements for like probably a good 4 years now. And they saw some of our other videos that we did about them, and they reached out to us, and they were like, hey, you want to check out some of our other stuff? I was like, heck yeah! So we have the joint repair, joint strength and repair, and this is all made from grass-fed animals, grass-fed, grass-finished animals as well. So what you have in here is trachea collagen, scapula collagen, bioactive proteins, and chondroitin sulfates, which I'm honestly not too sure what that is. And then you have New England grass-fed bone marrow from a bovine in here as well. So the first 4 ingredients, there's 2,700 milligrams of that. And then the bone marrow, there's 300 milligrams of that. Your other ingredients is just gelatin, and that's from the capsules that they use. You got a nice little grip all the way around the top right there on the metal cap. I love how they're not using plastic. Also love the glass bottle as well. I think that's a testament to the quality and the details that they use to be able to keep the most amount of plastics out of their products as possible. That way you don't have all the microplastics and all that type of stuff. So go ahead and open this on up. You got that safety seal right there on the top. Let's go ahead and grab that Mike Vance knife right there, and we're gonna pop this bad boy on open just like that. Of course, you got that cotton in there as well, just like that. All right, so this right here is your capsule. It looks to be about a number 2 size capsule, maybe. I'm really bad at judging the size of capsules, but it's a decent size right there. They recommend, let's see if it says in here, that you take 6 capsules, and there's going to be 30 servings per container. So you have 180 capsules in this container right here. So let's go ahead and put down the 6. I got 5 right there plus this one. Let me go grab my water over here so that we can put this down. I can take all 6 at a time. So going in, I kind of roll them around in my mouth, a little bit of the saliva get on them. That way it goes down a little easier. No issues there. Another nice thing about the capsules too, and being that this is literally just animal, right? Like something that you would naturally eat. If you were making like a smoothie or something like that and you wanted to put some of this into there, you can just simply open up the capsule. You can take them apart and then you can dump the powder right on into the into your smoothie or whatever you're cooking with. If you want to add it to the top of whatever type of meal you're having, you can do that as well. 500 milligrams each. Let's see, it says reclaim your birthright to radical health. So I was on the carnivore diet for a good year or so, and I gotta say, it helped me like restart my system. And then after it was restarted, I started to introduce little bits of things to see how my body would react to them. And what was great about this is that I was able to learn, like, okay, these foods don't affect me. These foods do affect me. And then once I saw the power of eating like an animal-based type of diet, the supplements were like a natural thing that I wanted to do because I'm not a huge fan of like, eating the organs of the animals. I've tried it before and, if it's cooked well at like a restaurant, that's good. But whenever we tried to do it at the house, wasn't so good. Unless one tip, if you're making a meatloaf, you can mix in a little bit of organ with some of the meat and whatnot, and that actually comes out really well. I love it whenever my wife does that. So this is a great way to be able to bring some good animal organs with you while you're traveling, while you're on the road, which is another thing that we do. We take a few bottles of these with us while we're traveling. We usually go on long road trips. And then by the end of the road trip on the way home, my wife just orders more so that we have some. So fantastic supplements here if you're looking for an animal-based supplement. It says, reclaim your birthright to radical health. It breaks my heart to see how our families and our children struggle with fatigue, brain fog, mood issues, infertility, and autoimmunity. Is this the new normal that will become our future? Why have we forsaken the vitality that is our birthright and accepted this suffering as inescapable? I believe with all my soul that the solution to nose-to-tail nourishment, it starts with the soil and regenerative practices that heal the land, love, and nourish our animals so that we may be deeply nourished in turn. When we honor and consume animals nose to tail, we receive all of the nutrients needed to thrive in the most bioavailable form. So 2 things about this. 1, if you're eating liver, like if you were to look at the nutrient facts of liver, like that thing is packed with so much stuff. I really recommend that you do that. And then, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, the bioavailable form. So whenever you get your nutrients from plants, it's not the same as getting it from an animal, because we are animals. We are not plants. And so those specific nutrients for a plant were made for plants. That's why whenever we do like some gardening around the house or whatever, we'll cut down like all the dead stuff and put it back under the tree, because we know that that tree can utilize the nutrients that are in those dead things better than we can as animals. And that's why we don't eat them. And so whenever you go and you take in, you're honoring the animal by eating the complete animal, you get all that nutrition that's in that, and that's what they've packed into their supplements right here. So y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, consider adding this to your cart, and Dad out.